Hello equestrians, and welcome back to another episode of Discover the Horse. My name is Alyssa and I am on a quest to ride every breed. There are hundreds of different horse breeds and each one has their own unique story. So saddle up and join me on a ride to discover the horse. In this episode, we are going to meet one of Europe's oldest horse breeds, the Friesian. There she is. Fiery, strong, intelligent, and looking just a bit superior, as if she knows of her centuries-old heritage, as if she knows of the place she has in so many hearts. Known since as far back as the 13th century, the Friesian breed originated in Friesland, a province in the Netherlands. Today, they are one of the world's most popular horse breeds and can be found in more than 80 countries. I've been invited to the Netherlands to meet the breed. My friend Sabien is a longtime ambassador for the breed and is one of the inspectors for the Royal Society of the Friesian Horse Studbook. The studbook was founded in 1879. All Friesian horses have to be inspected before they can be accepted into the studbook.
They first come together in a group and will be walking around, and then we judge each horse individually, and after that the horses that are accepted and get a premium, they can come back, and then we tell the results.
We had a group of 5 3-year-old full-book mares, and they all came back for the premiums. The first 3 mares got accepted in the studbook and we were declared star with a second premium. Congratulations to the owners.
The selection process for stallions can take almost a year to complete and includes rigorous assessments and requirements. There are less than 100 approved studbook stallions in the world, and today we're going to meet 4 of them. This is a family business, right?
Yeah, family business. My father and my uncle started here in 1993, and they started with warm bloods, jumpers and dressage and some harness horses. And they always liked Friesians, but it was very difficult to get a Friesian stallion that year. And I think in 2002 or 2003, Beart 411, my father bought him when he was 2 years old in the fields, and we go train him for the stallion show, and he was approved. It was our first approved stallion, and what for approved stallion? One of the best stallions from the last years. So that was a very good start.
The Friesian has a long history as a carriage horse, and traditional show driving is something they are still used for today. The Sjees is an old-style single-axle carriage with large wheels. In the 1800s, it was used to bring the family to church.
You put your hand?
Yes?
Left hand on here.
Left hand here.
Yep, that's good.
Nice
Yeah,
to meet you.
Hello. Never this. Oh no, never, no. Only, I think it's more than 2 years ago. This is a good calm horse, but
Yeah,
he is amazing.
This is one of the best. He's calm, but he knows the job.
Yes.
I think he's the best harness horse in the Friesian horses. He's the horse to beat. The movements he got, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And I keep him now a little bit quiet. But if you see on the competitions, he's moving, he's flying over there.
You must be so proud of what you do.
We are proud, we are happy with what we can do. But you too, you too. Yeah.
We're very lucky to have horses.
Sure.
I don't know what I would do without them. That was so amazing. Thank you for setting this up. Whoa. Did it look as cool as that felt? Because that felt amazing.
That's a Friesian breed.
The power when you're there.
Power, but you can control it and.
Oh, so cool.
We started with the Friesian horses about 30 years ago. My dad did. I was small, still small, but then I was young. My dad's a farmer, a dairy farmer, so he wanted to have a foal. And we started breeding, but never we went to the top. So one day there was Auke Frankena. It's a very famous man in the Frisian world. He was a salesman of horses and maybe cows, but I don't know. He said, well, Jan, that's my dad's name, if you want to have a good bloodline, you have to buy some good stuff first from a good bloodline. So we had one stallion foal, and my dad didn't want to keep him. So he sold it to Auke Frankena, and then they come to pick him up with a truck. Then he was looking in the truck, what have you got else on your truck? And then he just immediately fell in love with one foal that was a mare. He said, do you want to sell it to me? And so that's how it went. He got the stallion, the colt, and my dad bought the filly. We had success all those years. She went champion, and when she was 5 she became a model mare. And if you follow the breeding line, it's all quality, so it's very good, but my dad didn't know. So all the horses here, or most of the horses, are family of that one mare.
So your dad had no idea when he was just getting this one mare what it was all going to turn into?
No. Rix, that was the name of the mare. She gave birth to also a mare foal, and that one also became Preferent, and that's the mother of our studbook stallion, Wytse.
They're also personable. I always love meeting these horses where the breeds originated. It has been incredible to see the different aspects of the Friesian and also to see the underlying character within all of them. They've been very people-friendly horses, even though they have a lot of energy and a lot of power and a lot of elegance.
Here he is.
Wow. You are beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at that mane.
Well, I'm officially in love.
He was Martzen van Starking. That was his name when he was born. But when they get approved, they get a Frisian name
Oh.
and a number. So he is Martzen 521.
Friesians should have a noble head with bright eyes and small ears, an upstanding vertical position of the neck, with an abundance of mane and tail, as well as feathering of the lower legs, which is called socks. They are jet black in color, with an overall elegant outline. Preferred height is around 16'1".
It's so important that we have a lot of people who are passionate with the Friesians to get the really nice breed of a high quality.
So if you're looking for something, just think about the Friesians.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
Oh my goodness. Every breed is just so exciting to me, and I can't believe this is the moment. Good boy. This is a great view from up here.
Yes.
Good boy. He is unbelievable. He makes me want to be a better rider, and I feel like on a horse like him, you can learn how to do it. He was patient for me, but he wanted me to do it correctly. It really is so neat to see that character, that mind, and then the movement as well. Like, I wasn't sure with how upright he was, just how it would feel. And even though it's big, it takes getting used to, but not in an uncomfortable, like, hard way. It's just bigger, and there's that, like, really fun feeling about it. Oh, this is a fairy tale. Another breed complete. I hope you enjoyed discovering the Friesian horse with me. A big thank you to my friend Sabien, the KFPS, and everyone that has been involved with this episode. It has been such a blast. Don't forget to give these guys a big thumbs up and let me know if you've met a Friesian in the comments below. I think this is one of the breeds that probably matches my hair the most, although it's not the right color. But we probably both have a lot of the same hair problems, so.